I'm sitting here trying not to cry, to feel defeated, to lose hope. I really do wish that, I don't know, like, I didn't have to go through this. I literally feel hopeless in a sense because I'm so tired of getting negative pregnancy tests. And I don't understand what I can do, what I need to do. Next month, I'm supposed to be starting some fertility medication. And even with that, I'm hesitant with that because I don't know the side effects. I'm scared. And it's like the same thing. What if I don't get pregnant again? And I don't understand. So June 2019, I ended up pregnant. And I can remember it was one day after me and Michael's 30-year anniversary. So June 5th, 2019 is when I found out that I was pregnant. And I can't even describe how I felt. Like, I was so excited, so happy, so grateful to experience that. And I think I was about maybe 4 weeks when I found out. 4 weeks when I found out, and then 4 or 5 weeks, I think, we ended up telling our family. And then June 19th, I ended up spotting. It was later at night, and previously I had started spotting, and I called them, and they just told me basically to drink some more water, and that I was probably dehydrated, and that I needed to drink more water. And so I'm like, okay, I don't know. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know. And so that was fine. And then June 19th, I ended up spotting, and it wasn't heavy bleeding or anything, but I got nervous because I'm like, this isn't normal. I shouldn't be going through this. So we went to the ER, and we were there for hours. They drew my blood. My progesterone levels, I think at that time, were really high, 33,000 or something like that. Well, come to find out after the ultrasound, there was two. And one, of course, had a heartbeat, and the other, they said it was an empty sac, supposedly, and that it was a blighted ovum, possibly. And, even with that, I was just like, okay, as long as I have one. And I did get to see the heartbeat. I didn't hear it, unfortunately, but I did get to see it. And at that time, I think I was measuring 6 weeks and some change, or 5 weeks, 6 days. And then I had my OB appointment the following week, and I remember him saying, there's no heartbeat. No heartbeat. And I can finally kind of talk about it without really, really crying, because at one point I couldn't do that. So, because I had the blighted ovum, so I had a sac, he recommended me getting a DNC, so that's what I did. And of course, for the next year, my husband and I were like, nope, not gonna go through this again. So fast forward to December of 2020. That's basically, like, I guess you could say when we, were like, okay, it's been a while, let's try it. And I had gone to the doctor previously, and all my numbers, everything came back normal. I had no issues. All my numbers were fine. And I ended up pregnant again in January 1st to be exact. And I can remember before feeling like my boobs hurt. I'm like, oh my gosh, they hurt like the last time I was pregnant. And I mean, that was almost 2 years ago. And I'm like, oh my God, like, I think I am. I don't know. And took a pregnancy test. And it was the faintest line. And even though I was just like, I was so thankful and grateful in that moment, because I'm like, oh my God, like, it's finally happening. Like, what a great start to 2021 to find out January 1st, 2021 that you're pregnant. And unfortunately, that ended in a chemical pregnancy. And of course, I called my doctor and I told him. And so he ran some more tests. And I had like at least 30 something labs or whatever that he did. They all came back normal. And so he said, well, maybe it's, you have a luteal phase deficiency. So he said, try again. You know what I mean? So that's what we did this month. We tried. And I got really excited because on day 15, I got my peak of ovulation. And so my husband and I, we did whatever, we did what we did. That night, I missed the next night, but then we did it again the following night. And I could have sworn like I was cramping. I had all these feelings and all these things. And to find out again, and I know I'm early, I'm only 9 DPO today. And I took a test, of course, 8 DPO. But I have no symptoms, no sore breasts, no cramps, no nothing. So I know in the back of my mind, I'm not pregnant. And the next step is for me to get my period, of course, and then start on the fertility medication. And that's it.